Well, 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 good evening, lads, lasses, you non-binary folk. How are you feeling tonight, eh? Cough is still not gone, but I'm feeling well. I am feeling well. Sorry, put my headphones on. So, how are we all feeling at this halfway point of this month? At the halfway point of the spookiest month of the year? Had any good spooks, have we? Had any fun silliness, have we? Eh? I certainly have. I certainly have. Because I am living my best life. Being spooked by movies and doing silly things. Oh, where is it? There it is. Alright. Up here, tonight's drink. Up here! The non-spooky drink that I am drinking tonight. My god, I can see why they didn't class this as a beer. God, it smells good. Should buy another one of these. Wish my nose wasn't slightly blocked. It would be really nice to be able to smell this beer. Better. That is something. I'll give it that. That is a... I can see why they can't actually class this as a beer. I can see it. I can certainly taste it. It's very fruity. But sorry, I'm completely distracted by the beer of tonight. So I had a fun time. So I didn't get home very early tonight. One, a lot of traffic. Two, as with all days that happen to rain as I'm finishing work, but didn't rain in the morning when I got to work, I gave my one of my colleagues a ride to the station who leaves at around the same time, because they never bring an umbrella, unless it is already raining in the morning when they leave their house. So I had to give, I didn't have to, but I always offer them a ride because, you know, I drive and it's not that much out of my way to give them a ride to the station, which is not that far. So I gave him a ride to the station. But because I gave him a ride to the station, it meant I went past the local liquor shop, which always has some really interesting stuff. Always got a really interesting, fun selection of craft beers and strange... I missed it last time, but there was a really interesting looking, like, sake that had wood somehow involved in it. Very weird. I didn't buy it, though, disappointingly. Should have. Missed opportunity. But...
La PlayStation 2.
La PlayStation 2. Unfortunately, there was no PlayStation 2s there, J-Hank. Still don't know why your name has a series of letters and numbers after it. Weirding me out still. It feels like it's fake J-Hank. With the weird... It's like somebody stole He's trying to steal J-Hank's identity, like he's a rich person. It's like when you see somebody who's like, Mr. Beast 24 offering you free stuff in the comments of a YouTube video. Point is, I got distracted at the liquor shop a little bit. I did leave a bit later from work too, and then I went to the liquor shop and got distracted. And I ended up buying this, along with two other ones. One of them was a YouTuber drink. It was like a chu-hai, I suppose the Japanese would call it, but like most people would know it as like the strong zero style drink, like lemon, soda, and shochu, I think it is. I think that's the base spirit. Point is, apparently, at least according to the sign and what I could read, it was some sort of YouTuber collaboration drink. And I was like, damn, no idea who the hell this man is, but YouTuber collaborations for 9% drink or 7% drinks? I'll drink that in a heartbeat. Sounds stupid. So I bought it. The YouTuber's already made his money, you see. Because this is a local shop, which means they had to purchase it. There is no deal where it's like shared profits, I would imagine. So stupid to be good. I don't think it's going to be very good. Well, actually, no. It probably is perfectly serviceable. It's really hard to fuck up a strong zero. Like, mate, people don't drink this sort of drink because they're good. Strong zeros are what's in the name. 7 and 9%. So 9% is a normal strength, sort of chew high drink. 7% is sort of like the lower strength chew high drinks. But they're all designed to be easy to drink. Rather harsh, honestly. Because they usually use lemon or lime or something like that. They're really hard drinks to fuck up because they aren't necessarily meant to taste. Their competition isn't very strong. These are notoriously alcoholic coded, I suppose is a way to put it. Alcoholic style drink. So their competition isn't exactly stiff when it comes to good flavors. Imagine when you have your own drink. Well, you already have, but promoted it like this. Yeah, maybe like a little canned version of a cocktail I made. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I would make the stupidest cocktail, you gotta believe. I recently was shown by my nephew a beer he had managed to find in Australia, and I like to think I would be more stupid. But truly, there is no one more stupidly creative than a craft brewery in Australia. Blue Mountain Bushfire, yes, that was my gin. Very clever. See, I am pretty good at this. But I actually tried to make mine taste nice, whereas these madmen coming out of these goddamn craft breweries, because they were drinking, they showed it to me, and it was a peach mango ale, and I was like, wow, a peach mango. He's like, it was a peach mango beer, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Matsuo's, another Australian company, they make the mango beer. It's a bit bready, but it's pretty good. Peach and mango, fruity, couldn't go that terribly wrong. But then I saw another thing, that it was an IPA, which meant it was rather bitter. So it was like, sweet and bitter? Okay. How do I remember the name? Man, I'm deep into Eric's lore. It is a real amazing thing. I haven't heard someone say the phrase Blue Mountain Bushfire for like 2 years. I still have some. There's actually still a tiny bit in a tiny gin bottle in my bar right now. I'm never gonna drink it, but it's there. Point is, you think peach, but it's an IPA, and you go, well, I guess bitter, dry, I guess that could work with, balanced out by some sweetness. And then, like, you have, like, peach, mango, big letters. But then a little subtitle underneath that is goddamn, it's goddamn cream. It was goddamn nut cream. I can't remember what nut it was. Wait a second, I'm gonna go look at the message. Oat cream. Sorry, it was peach mango oat cream IPA. Peach mango oat cream IPA. And it was 7%. What the hell? I know you're a craft brewery, but God. That's not craft. That's experiment. You goddamn mad scientist. Oat cream IPA? How do you even do that? Point is, it was very surprising. It was 2.5 standard drinks in a goddamn can. Same strength as those goddamn mad things that they call strong zero in Japan. Point is, it's bizarre. Don't say that the Japanese don't have their own bizarre drinks, though. As I was saying. That oyster stout is not a flavor I would forget quickly. Hey, power to them. They made a goddamn oyster stout. It had 2 flavors, oyster and stout. That's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing that they managed to get the packaging so correct. Though my nephew, speaking of that peach mango oat milk IPA, my nephew rather eloquently described it as a fruity... described its flavor as fruity first notes, with an aftertaste that reminds me of the last soggy mouthful of Wheat Bix. Which was a rather nice description. Perfectly encapsulated. I can taste it already. If it's bizarre, it's probably Japanese. If it's bizarre beer, it's probably Japanese or Australian, though the Australians have a head start. But that oyster stout, not a flavor I'd forget quickly. That was so perfectly that. It was so perfectly an oyster stout. It's amazing. If you had told me that they had lied to my face, poured a stout, and then gotten, like, boiled oyster juice, and just poured it into a beer, I'd believe you. If you told me that they had, like, squeezed an oyster into my beer as they were serving it, and that's how they made the oyster stout, I'd believe it. It tasted so much like an oyster was in my beer. I was half expecting to, like, take a swig and choke on an oyster. It was so strong. Truly amazing. Point is, this is not that bad. This is probably more similar to something like the mango beer. The one I'm having now, which is, by the way, from St. Gallen, some sort of Japanese brewery that is making a wanashi, a nashi, a Japanese or Asian pear specifically, but there is a breed called the Japanese pear, in a beer. Funnily enough, I was just reading, it's a Weizen, the one I've got now. Actually, I might just ping you and send it over. I just might ping the thing and so it sends the message. Boom. There you go. But yes. I didn't spell that right. It's Sankt. It's German. But it was a Weizen, and I love Weizens. And I do like Nashi. Nashi's quite nice. And I had Nashi wine before, which is just a cider. But they call it wine for some reason. I don't know why. And I looked at the site, and it has a rather interesting description. So I decided to give it a go. And it tastes exactly like it says. Strong smell of fruit. Sort of pale... Pale ale. Uses pears from Kanagawa. Malt, hops. It's just like a light... fruit forward, very fruity start, with that sort of light pear fruitiness, you know, it isn't like an apple, or a mango. Good, I had that command. I didn't forget though. No, you didn't forgot?
La PlayStation 2.
La PlayStation 2. Point is, very fruity beer. I did something I was reading something very funny. Under its description, it's like, raw materials, all this things. There's a little tiny writing underneath the description of like the stuff and the code. Like, it's got its like proper code and all this sort of thing, and it's like alcohol per volume and all that sort of thing. All the sciencey stuff that comes with these sort of like craft breweries that really like to show you the whole process. But at the bottom it says, this beer uses more fruits than is permitted in Japan for a beer. So it is notated as a foam sake, or a foamy sake, or a frothy sake. The malt is more than 50%, so the liquor tax is the same of beer, but it is different from the tax-saving fizzy sake. Didn't even know that was a real thing. Didn't know that was a thing that existed. Tax-saving fizzy sake? Whoa. Is it a drink or a salad? Don't know, man, but it has a lot of stuff. And I just find it very funny that they sort of had to tell me that. That is, of course, the translated page. I am doing translation. I don't know what the original Japanese is. Let me have a look at it. このビールは日本で以上の果物のしているため still be Okay, yeah, it does say that. Yeah, it does say that. But it's really funny. So it's labeled as some sort of low malt beer. Or low malt sake. Which uses more, because it uses more fruit, but because the malt content is actually over 50%, they are still taxed as a normal strength beer. So it actually isn't saving them any money, which is really funny. I don't know why that's hilarious. That they can be both classed as a low malt beer, but also a high malt beer. and get taxed as such. Bizarre. Clearly, Japan was not expecting the power that is craft breweries. Take that, Japanese law. I can only imagine how long it took them to get this goddamn drink allowed to be made in Japan. I can only imagine the poor brewers making this drink and then trying to get it classified so they can sell it. And Japan going, I have no idea what the fuck you've just given me. What have you given me? This is some sort of high fruit, high malt beer? What is this? Who makes a high fruit, high malt beer? That doesn't exist. So they're like, we're gonna tax you like it's a full strength beer. But we're also gonna call it a not full strength beer. What was the point of calling it a not full strength beer then? What the fuck? Oh my god. God. Isn't bureaucracy fun? Sorry, that was just really funny when I saw that. This sort of, it feels like a complaint. Putting that at the bottom of the page really feels like they had a real annoying time getting this beer to be able to be sold. And I just find that funny. It's like, why would you put it there? Is it notorious for Japanese company to make low malt beers to save on taxes? Is that normal? Who knows? Point is, it's got chopped pears, pear paste, and processed juice in the beer. And Weizens are already a sweet beer. You know, they're already a sweet beer that I always taste like banana in it. I always find it banana. But this one, it really tastes like a pear, and it does mix well with the Weizen. It's definitely, you know, honestly, if someone likes cider, like fruit alcohol, honestly, I could recommend this. This very much tastes more in line with a cider, almost, than a beer. It's got that maltiness on the end, and a bit of bitterness at the very end. It has a weird lingering flavor that reminds me of, like, craft cider. You sort of, I don't want to say stale. That's a bad way of thinking, but it lingers in the mouth in a rather strange way. In sort of an old fruit sort of way. Which can be off-putting for somebody. Disclaimer, reads the side effects as fast as somebody. It's got a rather strange aftertaste, but that might just be because of my blocked nose, and it might be tasting a bit weird because of it. I'd like to have it again when my nose isn't blocked. I'm still not suffering from slight side effects of being sick 2 weeks ago. Anyway, fun. It's a fun beer. It's a fun beer. This is not the YouTuber beer, by the way. That's another one. We'll get it. Yeah, and they have a lot. They have a lot of beers. They have some sort of IPA. They have a lot of sweet beers. They have so many beers. They've got the Weizen. They've got like a gold beer with like goddamn pineapple beers, blueberry beers, whatever the hell a Yokohama XPA is. A thank you beer. A thank you beer not stout. Thank you stout. An amber ale, a brown porter, a pale ale. A golden ale. Some sort of orange beer. Don't have a PS2 beer? Unfortunately not. Clearly these guys don't play many PS2s. They just make beers. They also sell sausages. And a beer set. Sausages and a beer. Damn, they sell you sausages and beers to go with the sausages. Whoa. You buy a 12-pack of beer that is one of each of their beers. 7,000 yen. Ooh, pricey. Point is, fun fellas, no idea where this brewery actually is. But it exists. Little bit of Germany. Yeah, they do love their Germany. Recently, I was invited, as I mentioned, I was invited for a second time to, the, Oktoberfest. And they were actually participating in it. Oh shit, they have an announcement on their page. They were at the Oktoberfest. They were at Oktoberfest. Ah, what a shame. Oh, yeah, it finished up last week, but, you know, it was, they were at Oktoberfest that I was invited to. I wonder if they were there last year. I may have had their beer if this was the case. I may not have realized, because they have a very German-sounding name, but they are clearly not German. So, interesting. Maybe I've had this beer before, actually. I may have had, well, I wouldn't have had this beer, but I may have had one of their fruit beers before. At the Oktoberfest. Ooh, they have a cinnamon ale beer. Weird. Point is, these guys seem fun. I should buy it sometime. Anyway, I am tempted to buy their, like, tasting set. That seems like fun. 12 beers? Sign me up. I'd never run out of beers to do for nighttime streams. Anyway, I've wasted enough talking about Germany and Japan. Let's get into the game. Shall we? Hopefully, this time, the goddamn game won't have so many goddamn stupid goddamn boss fights and difficult fights this time, eh? Maybe I'll only just have a bit of trauma from the evil family this time, eh? That would be nice. I'd like that. Anyway. Whoop. And glitches and freezes. Yeah, we don't want any of those. Oh, a while for you to connect, controller. Beer. I'm in a good mood today, though. I'm tired, but I am relaxed. It can't be the beer, because this thing is like no percent. Actually, I don't know what percent it is. 5.5%. Oh, it's like a cider. Tastes like one, too. Boo. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're back in town, lads! Getting our ass attacked by so many monsters. So many monsters. I'm sick of all the monsters. We've just been running away from the monsters. We run away in this household. We're a goddamn coward in this household. Can't wait to meet my alcoholic father. Please don't make me kill them again. I don't want to kill another one of these. You can't make me. Let me out. Come on, you two. Let's go. Son of a bitch. This game is far too confident about its combat. The combat ain't that good, mate. Goddamn. I cannot believe they're making me fight another one of these goddamn pregnancy monsters. I don't need to see the allegory for pregnancy again. I've seen it already too many times. Leave me alone. These goddamn pregnancy allegories. Ow. How did that hurt me? Ow. Why does this game hate me? This was a terrible idea. Why are they making me fight these monsters? This was a terrible idea for a video game. Axe 1. I'm here to ask you a question. Yeah, you're all so spooky. When did you gain that attack, Lars? And a chop! Don't like how you gained that attack. Ow, I've got like no healing left. I'm gonna run out of axe charge at this point. Nice try, lad. For God's sake. Can't believe they're making me fight these guys so many times. Pain in the ass. I know, but I've got some repair, and I'm not gonna let my axe die yet. I still need this damn thing. I can make the axe you a question pun several more times if I have it. I'm running out of healing items, which is really frustrating. Because if there's a boss fight, I'm screwed. They give me another goddamn boss fight, I am going to die. And I might actually have to turn the difficulty down, but they wouldn't do that to me, right? They wouldn't make me fight another series of boss fights, will they? Couldn't be. They wouldn't, you know? I think your eyeball is dead, lass. I guess I'm not going that way. I'm gonna be honest, I think your eyeball is gonna be like, lost his eyeballs. What does that sound? Oh, it's just one of you. You guys are fine. I like you. You're easy to deal with. Run away! That's the perfect guys to see. They don't attack me. Well, they don't attack fast enough. It's the goddamn procession. Let's just go over there, lasses. Gonna have a cheeky bit of a save, lass. Don't know where those two are going. But, you know, we're gonna follow behind them. If we pretend we're one of them, maybe they'll... Oh, they've noticed me. Don't worry about me. Ah! Quick, run with it. Run away. Goddamn run. Run, lads, run. Let me in. Give me the red captions. How do you do, fellow puppets? Yes, I am too an allegory for an abused wife. Why does it show this door is locked? Weird. Can we head back into town? What happens if we try and head back into town, I wonder? Let's waste some time, of the precious time we have. Running back into town. See what happens. Yes, it is. But, have you considered... Have you considered running past all the monsters? Ah. Goddamn. The stamina use of dodging when you're not actually dodging attack is so high. Look, the gate's open. Oh, dang it. I've made a mistake. You're still alive? Researcher noted on Kakura Makakura. Wonders whether the sense of brought to Nagasaki detention area, so usually try to use medication if themselves. They contain the most innermost self, possess an inner you, and in the inner you there's another inner you. Inside that inner you is another inner you. A settling repeating chain was named Kakura Makakura, a term for the old Nagasaki dialect referring to nesting structures. I see. Hello! Oh damn. I've made a mistake! Dang it. Yeah, I deserve that. Lesson learned, though. Run. Hello, you. What I should use is the infinite stamina. Let me get the items. Leave me alone. Run away. Alright. We're doing well. Damn, they've left these futons out. They're gonna get all weird and rotted. Still there? Okay. We risk things for the biscuit. And we risk it for the risk it. Who needs to fight when you can run like a coward? They are. No. What an annoying enemy, eh? They just go, no, you don't get to prove this path. No. Alright, lads, come on. Oh, come on. You weren't even in an attack animation just then. Not chill. Not chill, lass. Not allowing me to use my hard-fought healing items. I don't like how he goes immediately angry. Come on, you. Over here. Row, row, row. These guys are the worst to fight. Oh, he's gone chill now. Oh. Cool as hell. Nice. Escape! Whew. I didn't lose too much health. I did pretty well. Look at all this beer everywhere. I'm noticing, weirdly enough, along with all this stuff, there's a suspicious amount of beer. A sledgehammer. Yeah, get over it, baseball bat. Chodo-e. I hope I don't find any fast monsters. Damn. Get a little license, lass. Drive the car. Oh no, the secret passage has been blocked. Perfect. And Emma. Secret passage has been blocked. Well, I guess they wouldn't let me go that far. Oh, hello. I knew there was something too easy about this. Cheeky son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. They thought they could stop me with the giant fellow. They were wrong. I really don't think the amount of healing items I got was worth it, but I did get an Emma, which is worth it. Hello, you. Chill. Chill out, lass. They thought they could stop you, period. They should have used more periods. Out of here. No! But after all this time? Oh shit. I have to go do all that again. Dang it. That whole run was a waste. I stumbled at the finish line, lads. Embarrassing. Okay. If nothing else, we need the Emma. It's just really crazy how much stamina they make me use if I'm not dodging a person. Ow. I gotta go. See you, check. Remember, there's always a little bit of Germany inside of all. I don't know why you said that, but it's kind of scary. Ugh. Hello, lasses. It may be doing so, lass. Is that because of the German ballad you found in the Japan? Yes, it's true. Oof. Or something like that. No, it's the German beer that I found, not the German bar. I am not going into that back alley again. That back alley is dangerous. That back alley is very dangerous. Yeah, not going back there. Okay. Chocolate and Emma. Get that votive tablet. Monster. Wow, so scary. See ya. Nice try, big man. Nice try. I'm too fast. Too furious. Look at her go. She's just a flying. And this time, I won't die to the two ladies at the end. Oh, god damn it. I don't have the... Ah. It's too much of a risk. Too much of a risk. Why do they put two enemies so close to the save point? Come on, you two. Around this way. Run away! Run away! If I stand up here, maybe they'll go away and I can go save. Nobody ambush me while I'm going for this bandage. It's so loud. On, lasses. Walk away. Walk away, lasses. Yeah, that's right. Walk away. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. You can't stop me. Just too good. Fortunately, I don't have enough votive power. I don't have enough faith. Anything I can enshrine? No. Alright. Let's hit the road, Jack. Look at that. All that progress I made, dying 3 times in the same location. Wow, amazing. Items? Oh. Damn. Spooky. Alright, everyone. Pray for me. Seriously. You! One of you bastards! I'm not fighting him. I refuse to fight these gross weirdos. They're stupid and I don't like them. Run away! Run! You bastard. Run! Yeah, I know you're gonna come to life. You think you're scary? That's right, let's go to their spooky house upstairs. Chocolate. Chocolat? No? No chocolat? Okay. I don't ever use the chocolate anyway. Okay. Who needs to fight enemies? Sounds like a sucker's game, to be honest. Seems like a sucker's game. Hello, lasses. Ow. I really should just dodge when I walk past these two. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came from your home, to be honest. Thump, thump, thump. I'm pretty sure you're at fault for all of this. This is all your fault, Les. Let's go through the back door. Then the monsters know when we're coming. Alright. Oh, well. What's this? Pills here. We'll take a pill. Delicious. Alright. Pray for us. See what horrible family domestic we're gonna have to witness now. Oh no. I'm gonna be honest, it looks pretty normal to me. Oh no, the music, the dream is bleeding into reality. Moshi moshi.
Moshi moshi.
Yeah.
清水さんのお宅でお間違いないでしょうか。岡本水産でございます。毎度ごひいきに預かり誠にありがとうございます。
Okay. Wow, he was happy. Jesus. We had enough money to be buying from a fishery? Why would we be buying from a fishery? Aren't we in a mountain village? We're nowhere close to the ocean. Seems suspicious. Excuse me. Oh, there's a lot of beer. Oh my god. One of those is like a liter of beer, or 700 mils of beer. That is a shit ton of beer. Oh my god. How much beer did our father drink? Shimizu residence. I shouldn't have expected it to be easy. I don't know.
ここ本当に私の家なの?
Narizushi. But I haven't got my arms, so I'm gonna probably offer the divine water so I can pick up the Narizushi and offer that too. Narizushi. Sorry, Dad. Stealing that from you. I can give it to my spooky shrine. Almost enough to get. Let's give some chocolate. Hooray! Grant us more stamina! Delicious stamina. Who would have thought our house would become one of these long puzzle sections? The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Day after day, the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords, and yet their fight knew end. No end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. Ah. Oh my god, it's a crest puzzle, guys! Oh my god, it's almost like I'm playing Resident Evil. A crest puzzle? In my horror game? My goodness. Aren't I spoiled? I have to get 3 crests? Whoa! Excuse my awful sounding voice. Ooh, Higashi. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we want to know if he's there. Maybe he'll have one of the crests in his eyeball or something. Hello? What entrance is this? Where does this lead in the house? Damn. 1962, October 6th.
なんでここにこの日付何か大事な日だった気が。
The plot thickens. Not even one crest puzzle, 2 crest puzzles. Damn. So many crest puzzles. Yeah. No. Right. Journal. My room. Alright. Excuse me. Antique comb. Give me a moment. Antique comb. Get out of here. Ramone. No one likes you. I'll just use divine water. Those Higashi actually really useful because they use infinite stamina, and I can really use infinite stamina in the goddamn bullshit fights they keep throwing at me. I thought I had too many healing items in the last chapter. How wrong I was. Hello? Oh, it's Father's drinking spot. He's got his beers out and his fish that he uses. Oh my god, man. How much beer do you drink? Not for me to go. I'm still alive, but tomorrow I'll make sure you draw your final breath. I don't care if it's your special day. Jesus, was she gonna kill her father? Damn, she was threatening her father outright. She was giving that to him with his beer. Goddamn, the ramenes appeared again. In my damn inventory. Jesus. More beer than you know what to do with. Oh. Hmm? Oh, the photo, you mean? The ominous photo. I don't know why, but each side could be rotated. My sort of connection to the writing on the group photo. I'm missing a photo. They're crossed out. You are, yes. Taking a marker to it. One seems to be missing, however. Cheerful! Why is Zinko on her own? Forever alone, I suppose. What kind of nightmare house do you live in, nurse? I am liking the lack of enemies, though. It would be really nice if it was just puzzles. That would be pretty chill. But why do I feel like it's not going to be chill? Wow. Somebody in this family has got it together, and it is not the father. Man was a fan of calligraphy, alcohol, and... certificate of full payment to Shizumu Kanta. Certificate of full payment. This is here to certify that Shizumu Kanta has paid all outstanding loans and is hereby released from any further contractual obligations. Oh no. He was an alcoholic with a debt problem. I wonder where he got the money from. I don't think she got it from somewhere good. There is no way this man got the money from anything good. Oh no. It's never a good thing when a game points out somebody had debts that they suddenly paid off, or that they paid off at all. Especially considering this man is a raging alcoholic. Where did he get the money from? It certainly wasn't from the bottle of a beer. Oh no! I'll just have to remember that's there. I've already got... Oh my god. Okay, Jesus. We'll just remember that's there. Okay. Oh, this door's open. Oh no. This house is worryingly circular, which is making me think there might be an enemy somewhere here. Propane, but no tube. Bloodstains, who did this? I think I know. Probably your mother. I'm actually gonna guess your mother's gonna turn into a monster. Your father seems to be too much of a man who doesn't think he's done something wrong to turn into a monster. At most, he'll be like a creepy vision we have. You know, there's a really strange feeling in this house. It's got that very much Hennaie feeling. Where there's a massive space right here. To be honest, this space here seems suspicious. Mr. Wall? Did I not go through that? Oh, I didn't go through this door. Hello? Got anything for me? A dried carcass. I can take one of those. Okay. Nope, no budge. This budge? Nope. Spooky. The beer room? What was our father's job other than being the headman, I suppose, of this village? Hello? Spooky ghosts. So we got 2 locked doors and 3 puzzles. One ominous red door too. Hello, monster. I'd like you to come out now so you can, I don't know, tell me what the hell's going on. Steel pipe. There's an axe in one room. Love that for us. Divine water. Oop, maybe in here? No. I think a painting would be easy to find. A missing one. I think a painting would be easy to find. There's so many fake paintings sitting on the side of the room. Got the murder kitchen. Love the stylish, old-style Japanese kitchen, though. It really feels more like a butchery than a kitchen, but it's got a vibe. It has a vibe. I'll give him that. Okay, let's look around. I haven't found anything to fill my stuff with. I haven't found any tablets or anything like that. Let me out. In. Into the room. I know that's there. Okay. Find crests. I'd love to. But none of these other doors are working. Looks like I have to find a crest for this one too. Thank you, boys, girls. We're the boys to play girls. They told me they wouldn't let me play because I hang out with boys. I remember that moment of rejection and crystals in my head. Why does show kids try so hard to keep boys and girls clearly separated? Is it truly such an awesome thing to be part of growth groups? Yes. I knew the doll looks like one I got not rid of that day. Sure, it hates me for throwing it away and banning it. I asked my mom to put it to rest. They're like, okay, sure. Formidable foes. Head priest. Sounds like Rinko. Onisusa stuff. Purification. Fires of jealousy. Babbling puppets. Whoa. Filthy, foul, and repulsive. The wonders of birth do not apply to this. Wow, girl. Calm down. Jesus. What was that thing I picked up? A calendar. October 6th, 1962. It'd be nice if there was somewhere I could put that in, like a locker or something like that, but ain't a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing. Let me in. Kick of the beers. This blue light makes me think there's something here. That or they just changed to an LED for this one bulb. So lost. You think there'd be gas in the kitchen? Ain't no gas. Propane and propane accessories. There ain't no propane and propane accessories anywhere. Mum and Dad's room. Must be my own mother's room, actually. He also used to have a sewing room. Doesn't feel like a father would like this would share a room with his mother, no, his wife, but I don't know, maybe they weren't up to trying the whole live separately for a while thing. Ghosts! Where art thou? Love the axe, though. Great accessory. I'm genuinely lost. I feel like these three puzzles, of course, are supposed to lead to the three answers. Like the three parts. Because I've got this place, I've got the puzzle thing, and I've got the puzzle door with the boy behind it. But I can't find a single solver for these three puzzles. Like, I've ran everywhere. Doesn't seem to be anything unless I'm blind as a bat. It's entirely possible. But I don't think I'm that stupid. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Here! Maybe if I smack the walls. Maybe it... Ow. Hmm. What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay, something to interact with? Nope. Okay. Didn't notice that. Let's open the spooky, ominous door. I'm sure this is gonna go well. Whee! Oh, there's the monsters.
私の家どうなってるの？
Oh, the bath! Wow! This is an old style bath. Damn! What I'd do to have a bath like this, man. Woo! How was I supposed to know I was supposed to put the calendar on the wall there? Monsters! Hello! Come on, lass. Ah, nailed it. Oh, come on. Ouch. Well, at least I've got a lot of healing items now. I've got 5 bandages, damn. I don't know if these monsters are going to stay dead, though, so it might be not... Oh, they did disappear, so I guess they are staying dead. I guess we're still sort of in the real world and not the spirit realm. Just remember it's there. Hello, you. Ow. Sickle. Nice try. Father's room again. Love to see it.
バカ野郎！お前は何度言ったらわかるんだ。
すみませんね。
お前、味ちゃんと見てんのか。
ちゃんと見てんだか。
こんなの茶色い泥水じゃねえか。こんなこともまともにできないのか。
Oh, the classic.
本当に味噌汁が作れなくて何度か。
Can't even make miso soup.
いつもいい加減にして。
うるせえ。親にその言い方は何だ。引っ込んでろ。
お母さんもお母さんだよ。ちゃんと言い返せばいいじゃない。お父さんもそんなに気に入らないなら自分で作ればいいでしょ。
Yeah, make it yourself, you chauvinist.
ひなこやめて。お父さんにそんな言い方しないで。お母さんが悪いんだよ。ひなこはいいから早く学校に行きな。
お母さん何も悪くないよ。
This guy just can't taste anything because he smokes and drinks all the goddamn time.
お父さんにそんなこと言うもんじゃないよ。早く行きな。早く。
She was trying to protect you there. Placed in the room for some reason.
お父さんも嫌いだったけど。
Yeah, no wonder. That guy's an asshole.
好きじゃなかったな。
Yeah, well, you know. It is hard sometimes to understand why. Tell me
知ら
why.
ない部屋だ。
Was there a room in the house that you didn't know? I hate my dad. I wish he would just die. I hate my mom too. She deserves to die as well. If I could just turn into a monster, then I'd take the two of them and crush them to death with my bare hands. I hate this house. I hate everything. Everything. Oh, well, you're doing well, weren't you, lass? Doing well, ain't you, lass? Just sad, you know. 'Cause, you know, families are like this sometimes. And it's just sad. Just sad. A drunk man who can't get over himself and probably needs therapy. A lady who's committed because it is the duty of a lady to deal with the tantrums of a grown man. When you're grown up, you just don't know any other way of living. It's hard to get out of that sort of mojo. It's sad. It's sad. I've seen it a lot in my life. This exact situation. No easy way out of it. Especially if no one wants to leave. Wow. Chill. Like your hair. Really wanted to be a track and field star, weren't you? Letter from a man. I do not believe there is any reason you should be tied down by your younger self. Likewise, there should be no reason your future self should be betrayed by the you that you are today. Thank you, by the way, for the beautiful pressed flower. It's the first gift I have received from you, and I will surely cherish it until the end of time. Who the hell was that? I wonder what that means. I'll get to it. Oh, fuck. I'll bust. I'll bust. Get away. Blessed hand mirror. When taking fatal damage from a normal attack, this mirror will break instead. Health sanity is fully restored. Ah. This is like the mirror fragment from goddamn... Oh my god. Oh dear. A fun little children's puzzle. Love to see it. I'm always so alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have to have the right dish and the left dish all to myself. I like to play with the Koki Shidos a lot, so I'm extra careful to share them with the left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair for both of them. Alright, thank you. Feels like someone's watching me. Really? Is it because you draw heaps of terrifying eyes on the wall? Eyes on the wall? I don't know. That's heavy as hell. Why is that doll so heavy? Jesus Christ. Nice. I got the scales. Yoink. See you later, alligator! You too. Into the father's room. Kudzu tea. I can give that to the shrine. Hello, lass. Don't you worry about me, lass. I know what I'm doing. Alright. See ya. Errand quest. Hinako, I'm sorry to ask, but could you drop by Shu's house and buy the stomach medicine for me again? Also, please let his family know I've been getting better thanks to them. Traditional medicine truly is better than all those modern drugs, and herbal remedies are far gentler on the body. Tell them I'll pay my bill at the end of the month. Oh no. She was taking extremely large amounts of drugs to handle the stress. That's a classic thing in Japanese media for some reason, is the whole drinking stomach medicine because you've got a stomach ache, and there's always a character whose sort of gimmick is drinking stomach medication because they have a stomach ache all the time. Kudzu tea. Oh, I like this part of the house. It's so bright. So bright and inviting. And totally not full of monsters. God damn it. Yeah, I don't think so. No, lass. Oh, she's been defaced! Just realised this one's been defaced. Ooh, spooky.
これが壊れたらどうする
Oh, calm down, lass. You'll be fine.
こんなとこに置いとくなんて
Oh, no! Oh no, he's gonna lick me! Gross! And he's gonna get angry! Run away! Oh gosh. I'm gonna die. I don't like those guys. I hate those enemies. Those enemies are the worst. Lesson learned, don't open that door. The door is not cool. Oh, he's just out and about now. Oh, come on. Out of it. Excuse me.
これが壊れたらどうする
Oh, it'll be fine. Fragrant letter. There are many creatures that discard their shells as they mature. I believe that the suffocating feeling you're experiencing is merely a sign that you're growing up. A hint that it is time to rid yourself of your shell. Don't you think it's strange, a coincidence that your name means baby bird? I'm sure all this is simply pointing at you the fact that time for you to spread your wings and fly. The winds and flies drawing near. Who is this guy? This guy's scary. Block of wax. Oh, that's what that is. Needs to be something stuck inside. Not chill. Not at all chill. Why was that in your diary? That's not a block of wax. Is that a block of body fat? It's totally a block of, like, human wax. It's definitely people wax. 100% people wax, I guarantee it. Hello, monster lady. Oh, come on! Not at all chill, lass. Not at all chill. I'll take the shriveled aborage, though. Good for me. Ah. No good. It won't budge. Why is this part of the house so bright? There's more monsters in this part of the house, even though it's not dark. Ah. I have enough faith to level up again. Yes. Health. Well, you better have heard my prayers. My prayers have been screaming at you to not murder me all this time. Good, won't budge. Oh, shit. Come on, lass. Out here in the corridor. I don't like how they have so many animations that can be suddenly turned into attacks. I didn't. Alright. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. Just perfect. Smells horrible. What is it? I'm gonna guess it's a dead person in the bath, alas. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But that does look like a corpse that is putrefied in the bath. Don't know. Just, seems like that's the case. Don't want to make any assumptions. Like this lady's never seen a putrefied corpse before. Has she not watched the hit television show Bones? Wait, lass. Stop taking so long to turn around. You're not scary. I've seen you 800 times. Still don't get the fox feet thing. Still don't get the fox feet thing. Kind of weird. Not chill. Not chill, game. In? I'm in. My god, it did. How do you know this, though? How do you know that, lass? What kind of rooms does this house have? And what of this part of this house does your house actually have? I'm pretty sure your house was like 4 rooms before. I'm pretty sure your house doesn't have any rooms. Whoa. Any more suspicious letters on his desk? I want to hear from the mum. Nope. You got anything to say about this whole spooky ghost haunting thing? Whoa. How many of these guys did they put in this room? Nice try. Nice try. I do love when my enemy just denies me access to a whole area. See you later. Nice meeting you. Good to see you. Ooh, the spooky kitchen. This time with a hose. A propane tube. A toolkit. Sounds like a good time for me. Whoa! Kokeshi dolls! Not cool ass that you get to just throw out attacks without really showing any indication. No. Look at all these Kokeshi dolls. At least they think these are Kokeshi dolls. These look vaguely like Kokeshi dolls. Somebody really wanted a child. Or wanted to protect a child. You know, there's a lot of legends about Kokeshi dolls. I actually recently watched a video about the girl. My god. You know, these don't look like Kokeshi dolls anymore. But I did remember seeing a legend about Kokeshi dolls where a family was making a Kokeshi doll, but then it kept having an angry expression on its face. I should leave right away. No! Stab it! Stab this damn Kokeshi doll. What the hell is this dreams nonsense? Go away, flesh Kokeshi doll. Point is, the legend is, they made a Kokeshi doll, but then it kept having an angry expression. It kept changing to have an angry expression on its face. And then, I think the partner died during childbirth, and the baby looked like the Kokeshi doll, and it's a whole thing. Whole thing. Very spooky. I think. I don't know. Be not I to gain what is spooky or not. Yellow. Alright. Excuse me. Let's go through this door. Hello. Ow. I knew you were gonna do that. Why didn't you give me the counter? I don't get... Rude. I'm gonna have to do all that again. God damn it. I really wish it would be consistent with the counters, because it feels like some of these enemies just don't throw out counters when they normally do. Whoa! God damn, I just gave him the instant power of teleportation. Get out. Not chill, game. Not chill. Ow. Now I have to go through all that again. Yeah, my room doesn't have a room like this. On the Heiara Ichiwa Nai. See? Usually that's a counterable move, but they're just so inconsistent. With what is countable and not is not counterable. It really... I get this is supposed to be like harder versions of the same enemies, but I don't know, it kind of feels unfair. It kind of feels not chill. Please don't teleport me again. Just kind of not cool, you know? But they get to just like not have a counterable move sometimes. Apparently these guys that are completely covered in flowers just don't have counterable moves at all. And they can just go so fast. Goddamn. And do half my health. Just, you know, not feeling cool. Not feeling chill. Oh dear. I don't want to know what this is about. It's stuck. Oh, nice. A dried carcass. Is it really stuck though? Seems like this is an infinite recurrence of this specific room. I'm sure if I knew more about Japanese culture, this would mean something, but I'm feeling like the floral mattress with the tea, I don't know, feeling a bit bow chicka wow wow. Maybe I'm kind of off the mark on that, but it does seem rather suggestive. You know, maybe a new couple. Or at least a couple that's supposed to be romantic in some way. Alright. Can't believe I died. I should have gone and saved before I went to that room. Can't believe I died. Embarrassing. Me dying? Can't be. Looks like kudzu tea. Alright, let's pop around. Open the old Pa and Ma's room. Look around. Get that bandage from the corner. Absolutely sprint. Ow. Not even close to me. Son of a bitch. The chocolate. Yes, tube. The tube. Hills here. Furoshiki. I missed this last time. And I do know that's not the name of these things. Furoshiki. For ancient wisdom past our ancestors. Used to wrap things and carry around. Good thing I always prefer function over fashion. Yes, how did I miss that? How did I miss that last time? Don't worry, I saved it this time. I'm not an idiot. Good thing I died, and because I would have not gone back and gotten that thing if I hadn't died. Whee. Bandage. I feel like I'm turning into a speedrunner slowly every time I die. Oh, come on. Bullshit, they could just deny me entry to a whole ass room. They could just go, no, you don't get to walk around now. We have decided it is thus. That fast move is so annoying. I'll have to replace this with the pipe as I go past. Whoa! I do like how she's just like, nope. All of the stuff before, I'll kick its ass. I'll fight it. I'll kill it. Giant, weird wooden doll with flesh insides? Absolutely not. I need to get out of here right now. I should leave right away. Oh my god. Why are you so terrified by the giant Kokeshi doll, Laz? What did he do to hurt you? Probably your only friend. Door with a bird pattern. Okay, I have to remember that. See you later, alligator. God damn it. Me out. Mucho gracias. Just when you pop, you can't stop. When you pop, you can't stop. And it's the power of those little dudes. If you eat 2 of them in a row, it heals you way more. And if you eat just 1. Alright. What did I get from that suspicious back room? Shimizu Residence 1, 2, and 3. I think I got some sort of item. Scales plate, block of wax, propane tube. Right, I think I've checked everything here. Yeah, so I guess it's time to go to Shimizu Residence 4. Sure, this is gonna be nice. Ooh, this one's full of smoke. Smoky. Oh, this is back to the start. Let's see. No. Ah, I could have counted. No. Good. Did we try and kill our oh, no. I really should counter these guys. I keep forgetting I can do that. Oh no, he's gonna lick me! Ah, gross. Why do you sound like a sad dog? Don't know why they've given them weird sad dog noises. It's kind of gross, really. Not cool. Well, I have a propane tube. I have a propane and a propane accessory. Perhaps I'll be able to set the light. Nice. Now put the weird little wax thing in. I've got a bird crest now. A fletchling key. Okay. No monster ambush. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I so knew it. Nope. Not dealing with that. Ah, for fuck's sake. Goodbye, lass. Oh. Other door. What else did I get? Oh. Collectibles. Huh? Capsule case. Rush key. Okay. See you later, alligator. When you get to Residence 3. The Shimizu Residence 3 will have what I need, unfortunately. I have to walk past those 2 bastards again. Back past these 2 idiots again. I'll have to finish up soon. Yellow. Yellow. I'm in! Oh no, it's the alcoholics room!
ひなこ、お父さんはね、 ひなこ
綺麗事はやめて。私知ってるよ。お父さんの借金のせいでしょ。
なんだ
Damn!
おかしな人に騙されてお金を全部持ち逃げされたのはお父さんの責任じゃない。お母さんもあんなに倹約して、お姉ちゃんだって友達に笑われても古い服のままで少しでも幸せになろうって家族みんなで貯めたお金だったんだよ。偉そう
God damn.
言う前に謝ってよ。私に、お姉ちゃんに。
He is definitely not happy he had 3 kids. He had 2 girls. He definitely wanted 2
なん
dudes.
だその戦は。
お父さんやめてください。お願い
Did
し
he just throw a knife at her? Damn.
悪いけどお惣菜を買ってきてくれる？
だって
何でもいいから行きな、早く。
離せ。今日という今日は我慢ならん。親のことを何だと思ってやがる。
落ち着いてください。お願いします、お父さん。
Oh dear.
家畜と変わらないんだ。
He thought he was the big man. He thought he was all that, but he wasn't. He was an idiot. And it probably would have been fine if he had apologized and handled it. Whoa, my god. You good, big man? Calm yourself. None of that. It sucks, because he totally thought he was doing something good. Oh, no. Of course. Of course they put one of those bastards there. Oh, my goodness. Oakley dokley then.
それどころじゃない。
No? Okay. Let's never come back to Shimizu House 3. See you later, guys. I ain't dealing with that. So, we're never gonna go back to Shimizu House 3. Let's just ignore Shimizu House 3's existence. Shimizu House 3 does not exist. 2 crests found, though. Still gotta get 1 more crest, though. We didn't find the painting. Hello. Son of a bitch. I am not taking that damage. That is some bullshit. But yes, I don't know where I'm going again. No. I've had 2 of the 3 quests. Maybe something else has changed around this part of the house. Whoa, it's bright in here, damn. It's goddamn gambling. He got tricked. That's the worst part, is he got tricked. Like, you know, he was scammed. And, you know, it can happen to the best of us. So I do like that at least it wasn't like he spent all of his money on drinking. This is like, you know, I do appreciate the fact they've made him sort of slightly sort of sympathetic by giving it more of a, it's more that he was tricked himself. Like, he was at fault, certainly. He shouldn't have been so stupid. Or he shouldn't have taken such a big risk. But I do like how they've at least made him slightly more. Like, oh, you know, he made a mistake. However. Down you go. I like that. I like that. It's slightly more sympathetic. He wasn't like just like a raging drunk. He made a mistake, but then it was his own personality, his own fault that made him unable to actually, you know, approach it healthily. And I assume then he became an alcoholic and a big problem. Then he became a raging alcoholic and a big problem. And he's like drowning his sorrow instead of approaching it like a real man would. Head on. Like a goddamn idiot. Hmm. Sword in the fox fort, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at their ferocity. I still need a fox. Very funny. Come on. Follow me. Nice try, big man. They're so fast. I'm in the spooky room. All right. See ya, guys. Let's go into the dark house. Anything the dark house has? We've already gotten something from the dark house, though. Really? I'm sick of there being so many enemies. And so many of these guys. And of course he got me. How long is that move, you bastard? I'm in. Ouch. Okay. I wanted to at least get all the 3 crests, and the next time we could... At one of these points I'm gonna have to... Oh my god, how many of these guys are they gonna spawn? Jesus. Hello. Absolutely not chill. Oh my god. How many of you there are there? Whoa! No, we don't care. Don't you kill me, you bastard. Let me out! Oh no, I forgot this. You too! And you've just immediately... Okay. Immediately aggroed. No fair, no fun. No good. Let me out! Let me out! Stop putting that enemy everywhere! Oh my god. They're like, oh, I know what we should do. Just fill the level with the one really tough, really annoyingly fast enemy. I'm sure that'll make it a fun game. Yeah, so fun, guys. So fun and full of enemies that no one likes to fight. My god, Jesus Christ. Don't worry, I'm cool as hell. Alright. Let's get this last shrine crest. I'm sure it's not going to end with me getting immediately murdered by a monster that spawns in. Some bullshit that they just get to spawn those guys everywhere. Oop. I guess she's dead. Everyone else gets to be alive and cool and happy. Yeah, I'm pretty good at this whole puzzle thing. Where's the monster that spawns? I'm gonna go this way to avoid the monster that's clearly going to spawn. I'm not stupid. Alright. All the crests found. So I think we might leave it there. I am just sick. So sick of those monsters. I don't know if it's because I'm dealing with this like late at night. You know, after work and I'm kind of tired. But my god. It's kind of annoying that they're filling this game with so much combat that doesn't feel like it's really doing anything. I'm not scared of these people. I'm annoyed. I'm like, oh, god damn it. I have to fight this bastard? I don't want to fight this bastard. My god. Like, come on. Ugh. Like, I don't want to do this. It's such a pain in my ass. Such a pain in my ass. Like, I feel like the game would be better with less enemies. I'd be fine if they're tougher. They just need less enemies. I do not need to feel like I'm playing a Dynasty Warriors game every time I'm in my horror game. Just seems like a bit of a pain in the goddamn ass. Like, seriously. Seriously? Why would you make me suffer like this? Seriously. Maybe if I actually bothered to use the get some health after killing people, but... it seems like a pain in the ass. Hmm. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway. Enough of me complaining. Enough of me complaining. Right. God, I don't know why they've put so many fights in this game. It really makes a pain in my ass. Really makes a pain in my ass. Ugh. Really makes for a pain in my ass. But anyway, otherwise, I'm having a good time. I'm liking the atmosphere. I just wish there was less of the enemies, you know? Just wish there was less of an enemy, you know? Oh damn, glowing monsters. If there was less of those glowing monsters, it's so angry. It's such a pain in my ass. Ah well. Anyway, what is next? Unfortunately, it'll be a while, I think, before I can stream again. So, Friday, I'm busy. Saturday morning, I'm busy, so we might be able to do a Saturday evening, perhaps. But there's also, well, I didn't say I was coming to that birthday, so probably not gonna. It's fine. I'm not going to that birthday anyway, so it's okay. So like a Saturday evening, maybe, but definitely Sunday morning. So it'll be at least 2-3 days before we're able to stream again, because I am gonna be busy the next 2 days. I'm gonna be busy for the next 2 days. So hopefully, excuse me, we're able to get a stream on Saturday evening, Sunday morning. Maybe, if I have time, I'll try and do a Saturday afternoon stream. Maybe do like a 4 to 8 or a 4 to 9 stream on Saturday afternoon. Who knows? I guess if I'm organized enough and I have dinner and stuff ready, then maybe I will do that. Maybe I will do that. But 100% Sunday morning. We'll definitely be doing a stream Sunday morning. Alright? Alright. But I'll have to leave you all there. Sorry for the quick and run, kiss and run. But we've got stuff to do. I gotta get to bed. Gotta get to bed. I got to get to bed. So I will, as always, thank you all for watching. And thank you for watching. Sorry, I said that earlier, I'm going crazy. And as always, good night, sleep tight, and don't let the terrible and emotional instability of your family bite. Because it definitely will. Goddamn. Watch out for scams, people. You too could be the start of a horror game. Or the root cause of a psychological horror game if you get scammed and become a terrible father. Well, you're already a terrible father, it's just the scam made it worse. Anyway, nighty night. Bye!